Is your Viofo Dash Cam failing to power on? Don't worry, this video provides a comprehensive guide to troubleshooting and fixing this common issue. We'll cover the most frequent causes, from power supply problems to firmware corruption, and offer practical solutions to get your dash cam up and running again. The most common cause of dash cams not turning on is power supply issues. Check for loose connections in the cigarette lighter socket, ensure the cable isn't damaged, and test the voltage with a multimeter. It should be around 12 to 13 volts. Firmware corruption is another frequent culprit. If your dash cam's firmware is outdated or corrupted, it may fail to boot. Visit Viofo's official website, download the latest firmware, and update it using an SD card inserted into the camera. For hardware failures, such as faulty capacitors or power regulators, the dash cam may need professional servicing. Check if your device is still under warranty and contact Viofo support for assistance. Avoid attempting repairs yourself if you're not experienced. For quick solutions, try using a different power outlet. Perform a hard reset by pressing the pinhole button for 10 seconds. Ensure your firmware is up to date and clean all cable connections. These steps often resolve the issue without professional help. Viofo dash cams require a stable power source to function properly. The most common reason they fail to turn on is inconsistent or insufficient power from your vehicle. These cameras are designed to operate on a standard vehicle electrical system, requiring between 12 and 24 volts of direct current. This is the typical voltage range found in most cars and trucks. The primary reason dash cams won't start is inconsistent power supply. This can happen due to loose connections in the cigarette lighter socket, blown fuses, or accumulated dirt and debris in the socket. Begin troubleshooting by examining your vehicle's cigarette lighter socket. Carefully inspect the socket for any loose connections. Check if there are any blown fuses nearby, and clean out any accumulated dirt or debris that might interfere with the connection. Next, use a voltage tester or multimeter to check the electrical output. With your car running but idling, the socket should provide between 12 and 13 volts. Anything significantly below this range indicates a power supply problem. If the original socket isn't providing stable power, try connecting the dash cam to a different 12-volt socket in your vehicle. For the most reliable setup, consider having the camera professionally hardwired directly into your car's fuse box, which provides a constant and stable power source. Firmware corruption can prevent your Viofo dash cam from turning on. This occurs when the software that controls the device becomes damaged or outdated. First, try resetting the device. Locate the small pinhole reset button on your dash cam. Use a paperclip or similar tool to press and hold it for 5 to 10 seconds to perform a factory reset. If the reset doesn't work, format your SD card. You can do this using the dash cam's menu settings or by inserting the card into a computer and formatting it as FAT32. Next, download the latest firmware from Viofo's official website. Make sure to get the correct version for your specific dash cam model. Copy the downloaded firmware file to the root directory of your formatted SD card. Ensure the file is not inside any folders. Insert the SD card back into your dash cam. Then, power on the device. The firmware update should begin automatically if the card is properly prepared. The update process may take several minutes to complete. Do not disconnect the power source during the update to avoid further corruption. A blown fuse is a frequent culprit when your Viofo dash cam won't turn on. Locate the fuse for your cigarette lighter socket or the circuit you've hardwired the dash cam to. Visually inspect the fuse for a broken filament inside. Replace it with a fuse of the same amperage rating. If the fuse blows again immediately, there may be a short circuit in the wiring that requires professional attention. If power and firmware aren't the problem, the issue might be hardware failure. Internal components like capacitors or power regulators can fail over time, especially in older models from before 2024. If your dash cam is still under warranty, contact Viofo support for repair or replacement. Otherwise, consider seeking professional repair or replacing the unit. Extreme temperatures can significantly affect dash cam performance. Lithium batteries, commonly used in these devices, drain quickly in cold weather below -10 degrees Celsius. To prevent this, store your dash cam indoors during winter when not in use. This protects the battery from extreme cold and maintains device reliability. If your dash cam model has an internal battery, ensure it's periodically charged by connecting it to a power source, even when not actively recording. This keeps the battery ready for use. To prevent future startup issues with your Viofo Dash Cam, follow these best practices. Use high-quality cables and avoid power interruptions during recordings to ensure stable power supply. Consider using Viofo's official 3M extension cable for a reliable connection. Regularly format your SD card to prevent file corruption that could affect startup. Keep your dashcam's firmware updated to benefit from the latest bug fixes and performance improvements. Also consider using the Viofo app for easy monitoring and updates. If basic troubleshooting hasn't resolved your Viofo Dashcam startup issues, it's time to explore advanced options and support resources. Start by visiting Viofo's official website, where you can access frequently asked questions, detailed manuals, and direct support contact information. Community forums such as Reddit's r/dashcams and Dashcam Talk offer valuable insights from other users and often contain community-driven solutions to similar problems. When seeking assistance, always provide specific details about your dashcam model, the exact problem you're experiencing, and the troubleshooting steps you've already attempted. By utilizing these advanced resources and providing detailed information, you can effectively resolve even the most challenging Viofo Dashcam issues.